when you let a friend who is moving out of Canada use your home address to trick the CRA. So I was talking to a client of mine about how a TikTok video that I put up exploded and about the question of using a friend's address. And she was very curious and asked me for more details because, in fact, they had let a friend use their address temporarily when they kind of traveled around the world without really a place to call home and not really knowing what to do. So I dug into it to actually research, and here's what I found out. A lot of people think that letting someone use their address at home in Canada for their bank accounts is just a harmless favor. But here's what I found out. Under Section 163.2 of the Income Tax Act, third parties who advise, participate in, or even just agree to making a false statement can be held personally liable for massive civil penalties. So the CRA does apply this if you knew or reasonably should have known that the residency claim was false. So I guess in the case, of someone saying, hey, can I just use your home address because I'm going to go somewhere for 6 months and I'll probably be back, but I'm not really sure and I don't want to change anything. That's that gray area, right? What happens if that person decides to stay longer and continues to use your home address? Well, it does get worse because by helping a non-resident hide their move to avoid departure tax or non-resident withholding taxes, you're actually participating in a tax evasion scheme. And in serious cases where the CRA sees a conspiracy of several persons, they can initiate criminal proceedings under Section 380 of the Criminal Code, which is defrauding the public by deceit or falsehood, and this can lead to criminal fraud charges carrying up to 14 years in prison for amounts over $5,000. And if you ever signed a sworn statement, affidavit, or a solemn declaration to a bank or government agency claiming that your friend still lives with you, you are directly violating Section 134(1) of the Criminal Code. Knowingly making a false statement like this is an offense punishable by up to 2 years in jail and a $5,000 fine. You cannot risk your own financial future and freedom just to save someone else from paying their legal tax bill. Drop your questions in the comments, hit subscribe if you're on YouTube or follow on TikTok, and share this video so your friends know exactly what happens.